Hey Bearcat fans, welcome to another edition of This Week in Bearcat Athletics. Well, both Northwest Missouri State basketball teams get a chance to return home for a couple of ball games at Bearcat Arena, the men doing so in a tie for first place. And the Northwest track and field team get the indoor season amped up last weekend with some great performances. More on all that coming up on This Week in Bearcat Athletics. The Bearcat men's basketball team enters the week in a two-way tie with Lindenwood for first place in the MIAA with three teams, one game behind. The Cats split last week on the road, losing at Emporia State before turning around and beating Washburn in Topeka without Justin Pitts, who is nursing an injury. The Bearcats also lost Zach Schneider to a broken nose early in the second half against the Ichabods. Bearcat head coach Ben McCullum says with all the injuries his team has dealt with this year, they have had to make some tweaks to work with the personnel that is available.
We essentially changed our offense to make sure that in case Justin doesn't play, because we're very drive heavy with Justin out there, and if he doesn't play, then we just go to this other offense, and we could even run it when he's in the game, and that's what we did for that game. The other thing we have to do if he doesn't play is get more stops, because we're not going to be able to score quite as easily, and so our kids focused a little bit more defensively, and then offensively kind of grinded it out a little bit more, and obviously changed our offense.
The men will play 8 of their last 11 conference games at home this season. No other team in the top 5 in the conference standings has more than 5 remaining home games on their schedule. The Cats will face a University of Nebraska Kearney team that is 2 games back at Bearcat Arena Thursday. The Bearcat women's basketball team is coming off a road swing where they faced 3 of the top 5 teams in the MIAA and looking forward to getting back to Bearcat Arena. The team is still looking for its first conference win of the season, with interim head coach Buck Shield saying he expects his team to have a renewed energy when playing in front of the hometown fans this week.
Seemed like yesterday we had really good energy at practice, kind of once we got going, because I think they're kind of starting to realize that, when we're playing at home, we're going to have a lot better following. There's going to be a lot more support there, and I think they're kind of at that point where they don't want to disappoint themselves and also not disappoint our fans. And because our fans have been supportive even going through the whole process of not winning a whole lot of games, and the support's still been there, and so I think it's just going to continue going into this 2-game homestand that we have.
The Bearcats will play a Nebraska Kearney team Thursday that is 5-6 in the MIAA before facing second place Fort Hays State Saturday. The Northwest Indoor Track and Field team had a successful return to the track last weekend at the University of Nebraska-Lincoln. 2 athletes, Chloe Wishman and Kevin Schultz, each earned Field Athlete of the Week honors in the MIAA for their efforts. Wishman has started the year setting 2 school records, including scoring 3,889 points in the pentathlon in Kearney to open the year, setting a record and automatically qualifying for the NCAA meet. She also broke the school record in the long jump with a jump of 19 feet 1.5 inches. Schultz provisionally qualified for the NCAA championships in the high jump, clearing a personal best 6 feet 9 inches in Kearney before the holiday break. Joe Anger was also set a school record for Northwest in Lincoln last weekend in the 1,000-meter run with a time of 2 minutes, 28.53 seconds, finishing 4th in that meet. That's This Week in Bearcat Athletics. For producer Andrew Sherry, I'm Matt Gorder.